Ready and available. Let's go. Ah, what's happening? What's happening? I hope everybody's doing well, shaking and getting it going. I'm saying in the best way.
Hey, heard from you in the wild, wild, wild. Where you
Yeah, we're
been?
gonna cook today. All right. The topic right now, the title of this is what objectively makes a legendary MC, right? And we've heard about what lists do, and the controversies and the battles, the skirmishes that get brought up, the mentioning of names and subliminals in different people's works, the side eyes and the condescending remarks to other MCs, and even just somebody propping themselves up to say that they're the best has always been a part of the MCing stage of hip hop. Well, every element, of course, of this hip hop thing that we live, but more, when it comes to that real barbershop talk, comes to that real aggressive attitude, similar to what people say about Jordan in the '90s and as the greatest of all time, and LeBron being the greatest of all time, and the characters that are not mentioned, what I'm saying, but definitely put in the effort, like Bill Russell, like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Isaiah Thomas. You know what I'm saying? When you got Mike Magic Johnson, when you got characters like that around, there has to be some type of objective criteria that we can reach in order to bring this all home and take our feelings out of it and solidify some catalog, solidify who may actually rise to the top. And there's always about four names always mentioned. We're going to go into that. 5 minutes. Let's go. Come on in. Come on in. You bring your comments in. You let us know. Let it be known what's going on. All right. All right.
Yes, I can. Hey, girl. How many
What's
followers do you have?
I only have like five.
Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, ay,
Come on
ay.
in. Come on in. What's your part of the conversation? President accounted for. You see the link? I know you click on the link. You go on there.
Ay, 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 ay.
Come on now. Come on now.
Ay, ay. Ay, ay.
Come on in. Comments are very important. Cover some ground. I want to see where your favorite rapper falls into the list. Greatest rappers of all time. What makes a legendary MC? Come on.
I need some in the headphone. What? Yeah. I was there with you since.
All right. Back at it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
My DNA's activated.
I know I'm coming.
Let's go.
They know I'm coming.
They know.
I know they gonna be there, and they know I'm gonna do the best job I can possibly do.
Begin. All right. This is hip hop. This is the block. Welcome. I am True Omega Son. It's been a long time. I should have left you. Yeah, but I did leave you with Do You Still Have the Love? And that's what propelled on to this right here. When you see the thumbnail that I put up, you're gonna understand why, right? A lot of things versing right now. Everybody's versus this and versus that. I do want to cover the hottest thing out right now on the battle tip. It's like Joey Badass versus the world. What's going on with that? Oh man. Talking about somebody destructive event. And his name is going to get mentioned a little later on when we get into like one of the feature premiere thing, right? But first off is the list. Let me move over real quick. The list always been some controversial thing when it comes to the publications, to the ciphers that we get into, park bench arguments and what have you. And first and foremost, I like to shout out my man Mickey Bundles, doing it big, East New York style. You know what I'm saying? Stairway Talk, new album coming out. You know what I'm saying? With his era, the food stamp era. It's our era too, you know what I'm saying? Also, the progenitors of this thing called the block. People like Capital Pete, Goodwill put me on. DJ Mr. Clean, Ray Love, Donna, Adam, the whole, you know what I'm saying, Roxanne. Go to Brianna Abdullah. You find the old clips of different old block episodes, what have you. All the people that came through and made it such a beautiful event, beautiful moments, where I just carry on a little bit with the corner store combo and my little, not definitive, not conclusive, but my objective reality in this thing right here. Okay, give it up.
Pull up on me.
That's
Pull
it,
up
man.
on me.
And we want to
Pull up. Pull up on me.
sound effects. You know what I'm saying? We want to make everything work. You know what I'm saying? And like behind the ones and twos, and this is what it takes a lot to get this stuff involved and get it in the entertainment fashion for you. But we're here to deliver, and bigger and better things will be transpiring. You just wait. But let's get into this thing right here. Now, you mentioned the list. We're going to talk about one of the bigger institutions of this list work that's being done, and that's with Billboard magazine, right? Only because it's an older institution. It's highly respected. You know what I'm saying? It's like the go-to for people to get a linchpin of what's going on in the streets. Is it? Do we still listen to Billboard like that? Do we still look at it like that? I don't know. I do know there's some very young people that may be working there. I do know that there may be some fan people, like people that are not actually enthusiasts, but fans of the music. I do know there's people that have an agenda just to carve out what we call MCing or artist work in the craft and making it to something that, it may not resonate with everybody. And there's so many other people that are overlooked when it comes to where they fit on the MC tree. You have to think about why you don't see artists like AZ, artists like Rhapsody, Pawnee B Fly out there like that. Sky Zoo. Names I'm going to mention. You know what I'm saying? That they're not readily available if they're not front of mind on your list. Tech Nine. There was a giant out in Kansas. You know what I'm saying? In the Midwest. Twister. Then what makes that MC who they are? We're gonna get into this. Kumo D was one of the first people to put together something like an objective criteria called the report card. Okay, and I got two versions of the report card, and we're gonna go through it and we'll see how that meshes out. But first is this Billboard thing. Let me hold this up to the light for y'all. Okay. And when it comes to getting to this Billboard thing, we gotta really pay attention to what's going on here. I hope you can hear me and get involved. The greatest of all time, aka the GOAT. Shouts to LL for that. Shouts to LL. Clap it up. He's the first one that started mentioning that. Greatest of all time, the GOAT. That's a distinguished and also contentious honor when it comes to ranking who or what is the ultimate best, whether you're talking films, TV shows, restaurants, or any other subject. Early 2023, Billboard Vibe is ranking the top 50 greatest rappers of all time as part of our salute to this year's golden anniversary of hip hop. The genre dates back to 1973, also argumentative, but this is what we have set in stone for now. When DJ Kool Herc first set up his two turntables to rock a Bronx party. Not so simple, controversial, yet this is what we're rolling with. And then the rollout began with January 11th, revealed the hip hop, the rappers ranked 50 to 41, revealed 10 rappers each week since, with the final top 10 unveiled below. Okay, so we're going to go through this. All right. As we mentioned this, you know what I'm saying? I want you to look at where they put certain people. Some people are not even rappers, but they're up on the list. They're up on the list. See? It's mostly pictures. We're just going to scroll down, see if we can do this. This is top 50. Okay. Let's go. 50, Rick Ross. I'm not mad at that. I think there's a few more MCs a little, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? But he's great as far as, patting himself after the beat, talking that talk, that money talk or what have you. And, he has a voice in this, okay? Rev Run, the Run DMC. Give that up. Give that man proper respect, man. Yeah. Rev Run, as it was said, the son of Curtis Blow, as far as this music and MC entertainment thing, as a force and a legend in the hip hop, it just was killing it. Knew how to command the stage, loud, boisterous voice. You know what I'm saying? And just knowledge of putting the word patterns together. It lasted for, what I'm saying, 3 decades, maybe? You want to say 3 decades? 80s, 90s, and after with the 2000s. So I think this is a little too low on the list for 49. I think he's a little higher. Okay, scroll down. Melly Mel. Got to give respect to, I'm not going to, you give respect to those that set the pace. Respect to those that set the pace. I'm not going to take too long on this, right? But Melly Mel's the one that set the pace with the message. It was on time. It was colorful. It was just fiery. The message is a clear vision into what was happening during that time, that day. But it also expressed a timeless observation of what goes on in, in America and all over, actually. So that's why Melly Mel. And then White Lines, in the Beat Street song. We can go forth and form, but our 48, as far as word content, we're going to get into that, the word categories. But just look, he's wearing some provocative stuff too. You got to understand. It was crazy.
Oh no.
Wearing some provocative
Come on,
stuff.
man.
Okay, MC Light. Beautiful. Wonderful. We go with that. At 47. And from my personal opinion, I think she should be higher. She's able to put some good songs together. But, we're going to go through it. Jadakiss at 46. I don't know. See, this is when albums start to come into effect. You know what I'm saying? That's when you got the Fab in the Lloyd Banks categories, and you might have a artist that can make good songs and here and there great features, but this is their opinion, not my. Well, I won't say their opinion. This is what I've heard, that the conversation is usually, with the album, but he's an elite MC. I'm going to cover it. At 46, I think that's too low for him. This is a little where it should be. Ice-T, 45, maybe even to the 30s. I give you that. It's not necessarily the best rapper. He is a legend. That's what I'm saying. Objectively, what makes him a legendary MC? Objectively. We got to... Hold on, because I think I haven't been doing this like that. Okay, there you go. What does make this a legendary MC? Moving forward. And this is for Billboard. Okay, let me do this. Split the screen so covering both grounds. Bam, there we go. All right. 6 a.m, Power. Queen Latifah at 44. How y'all feel about that? Queen Latifah at 44. Now, look, everybody can't be up in the 30s and the 20s. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I want to see who's going to be in the 30s and 40s. And we're like, really? Really? But Queen Latifah, at least, just to have her on the list is good. 40s. Just Another Day. UNITY. Dance For Me. Ladies First. Classics. Legendary MC Business. When she walks in the room. I love the joint she did with K Slay and Jadakiss too. She showed out. Bun B, yeah, all right. UGK, sounds about right. Mine from Port Arthur, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Houston also, they claim Houston, but it's Port Arthur to be exact. Bun B, a staple in Southern rap tunes, as well-respected, ascended ancestor in the craft, Pimp C, Chad Butler. Salute and wellness to, to his memory and the great essence. Bun B took the point, you know what I'm saying, and carried the legacy well. You know what I'm saying? But you can go back into the early days of UGK, and you get a grip. Bun B was killing it. Wordsmith from the jump. Out the Basava, yo. Peep my scenario. Well, I can't mess with scary hoes. Here we go. Redman, 42. No. Redman should be up in the 20s, maybe even the teens. Always with a solid 16. Great freestyle, great performance, clarity, wordplay, subject matter. Come on, man. And subject matter may be questionable because it's basically the braggadocious side of the MC, not social awareness. There's key nuances to this. I'm not gonna hold you too long. You know what I'm saying? We go more than humorous side, but still thorough and rugged. the ambassador of the Bay. Flam Boston is the quarterback in E40 Majigga with Fonzarello. In Northern California. Yo, you cannot front on the game that was displayed by E40, which makes him quality legendary MC. Yes, you may not like his wordplay. You may have problems with how he fits the rhyme inside of the music. You know what I'm saying? And you may think his dialect is strange. But that's an MC. Straight like that. The style, the introduction of the lingo from where he's from, you know what I'm saying? And be able to produce it in a well-crafted sonic features. Oh man, oh boy. You can't go wrong listening to E40. Salute to Earl said. Yep. Salute to that guy. What level, what number he's on? He's on 41. I think that's about right. I think that might be right. Like I said, he's not the greatest. Rapping is a rap. You know what I'm saying? But he got to be looked at. Got to be studied. As much as I like Dr. Dre, right? As much as I really like Dr. Dre's music, his styling, his art of production, his ear for what needs to be in a track, he should not be at no damn 40. Should not be in no 40. Where's the horn? And look, damn, son. And I could take the criticism of it. I can listen to what you're talking about. I can, peep game on it. But no, I don't think he should be at number 40. 40. Going down. We're going to try to get through this real quick. Everybody know Dr. Dre 2001. Everybody's waiting for Detox. You're not going to get Detox, okay? Forget about it. He gave you that, what, 1992 Compton, one of them joints. One of them joints. Ludacris. Luda. You rock to Luda over there. You rock to Luda. Solid classic artist. Big tune. Roll out. Roll out. You know what I'm saying? Represented hip hop throughout his career, even into acting. Stayed with the integrity. Kept sharp lyrics, sharp bars, and can give you a performance that's just like out of this world. Not too many people are going to top Ludacris. That's why being here at 39, Billboard, we got things to talk about. But salute to him. You know what I'm saying? Gucci Mane over Luda. I just want you to see this. This is Billboard. Gucci Mane over Luda. Now, don't front. Gucci, Trap Lord, all that good stuff. Had it down south. 1017, So Icy. Great. I don't think his work is better than E40. Me, personally. I don't think it's better than Ice-T. But he carved out a niche, a whole genre. This is why, knowing who's doing the list as well in the time periods of what, because we're talking about all time. Time periods matter as well. Now, Gucci is no slouch. Let's not get it twisted. But legendary MC, DVD level. DVD, and it's, not to no offense, a lot of time was taken out of his career because of his run-ins with the law. We got to understand this. What he could have been if he didn't run and, have these different things going on. So, salute to Gucci. All right, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Common at 37. First of all, give it up to Common. Copy. Who's doing these lists? He's like 20 something. He's like 20 something to me. Common, The Light, Resurrection, like Water for Chocolate. You're gonna get some joints. You're gonna get some joints from Common. Damn, he goes back there. Yeah, Can I Borrow a Dollar? Remember that? And of course, the B and U. Yasin Bey, aka Most Def. People sleep on this. This is the golden child right here. For real, for real. This is a golden child. If you piece together some Most Def tracks out inside of Black Star, the collective, with him and Talib, salute to Talib, how you doing? I like to, Talib is good, but I just never, I like him, but I didn't like him for some reason. I just was me. But Most Def, you couldn't tell me nothing about. He nailed it when it came to vocalization, the beat, just being on the beat, that almost that patois Jamaican type. He's not, I don't know if he is Jamaican or not, but he was able to chat. You know what I'm saying? And then with the knowledge of self, of course, on top of that, just made some phenomenal music. I think he should be up way higher. 15 points higher at least. Come on. Billboard, what you got doing here? But I'm gonna see when you got. Can't even understand. Salute the Future. I respect this game. But you're not gonna tell me that Future is better than Most Def. You're not gonna do that. You talk about success, maybe. This is another thing with the landscaping of where the music is coming from. We're talking objectively legendary MCs. Objectively. Chicken wings and fries. We don't go on dates. He services community. He services the community well on what he does. Oh, come on now. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Okay. Back in business. Let me see. All right. He services community well by what he goes through. You know what I'm saying? So salute the Future. Let's skip down. Chuck D at 34. I say he's a little more important than that. Salute to Chuck D. Way more important than that. It goes to show me that for the Billboard list, that it's not looking into lyrics all the way through. Of course, it's the whole package and who they like. All you got to listen to is Prophet of Rage. They mentioned Rebel with a Pause. Bum Rush the Show. Come on. Busta Rhymes at 33. This is a travesty. This is a travesty. I'm not going for it. I'm not going for Busta Rhymes at 33 with the level of MCing he does. Every feature was off. If you listen to ELE2, takes out at least half the rappers in the game, man. Or maybe I'm just biased, but objectively speaking, Bus can do almost every style. Okay, he had a long run. He's legit dedicated to the craft as far as the lyricism goes. And we're not talking about his personal life or his questionable moves with fashion and stuff. We're not doing that. Talking about Busta he's already a legendary MC. Okay, but get 33, I don't think so. Think teens when I think Busta. So I'm thinking where they're gonna put people like Kool G Rap. You know what I'm saying? Because even if you may not have something new out, but even your old stuff is just that climatic, that good. That's why when we go into the report card, Kumo D report card, this is gonna make sense. I'm not gonna break down. 33 is a shame. Who going next? Paul Wall. I like Paul Wall though. Stop playing with him. Tip. T.I. All right. Trouble Income. Trouble Man. Trouble Man T.I. at 32. He has good lyrics. Great songs. What you know about that? What you know what got? He got flow. He can basically pick up with any artist. You know what I'm saying? And so his features are fire. So 32, I could see that. That's an honest number. There's no disrespect to him because there's just so many other MCs that are ahead of him on a sonic level. You know what I'm saying? This is like a good objective pick. And like I say, he's still a legend. Don't get it twisted. Little Kim at 31. It's interesting. That's interesting. Let me pause for the cause and see what's going on in the world right here. There's nobody showing up. Y'all see what's going on, right? Did my camera come off? What the hell going on? Got my camera off. Y'all got me bugging out right now. Can you hear me? Pause for the cause. Pause for the cause. What the freak? They got me offline. Ain't that some bull crappity crap? Bull crappity crap. Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Give me a second. Let me do this. Because my screen is on. Let's play a video real quick because we're going through it. We're going through it. Say word.